Walker to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. You look at this Cowboys defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 60. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Taylor now will return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's getting the speedster Goodwin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Very strong, 24. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, and it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Open man, Hamlin, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
In motion right, that's Hamler. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
No question about the defense here. They did a good job accounting for everybody. Led to an incompletion.
They have an incomplete pass on 2nd down. this one all the way past the 30. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on third down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guy. It's a great field position.
Gets through and now an opening. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete.
I'll say you could get some credit to the defender on that when he ran his keys perfectly and got a great grip on the ball. And he had a first down completion.
Waste of time.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. Out right to Smith-Njigba. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this quarter?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. J.J. Hammer, 29 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Second and 6. He tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Get in the end zone, fellas. We have it for a touchdown.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long.
Get out of here with a W, offense.
They'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but they still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Touchdown! K.J. Hamler with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, everything falling apart now, and never intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Get off here with the W offense. Okay.
Back to throw here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. Touchdown, Panthers! K.J. Hamler. extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
They've done defensively on the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up 3rd and 10. I'd be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taylor now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 5. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
The defense did it. Quick throw, but that's a because he can make a run. He can break container. So it's a nice gain. It looked like it was intended.
14 yards, first down, Panthers. Now a handoff up the middle. Humphries. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a throw here, hauled in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. He'll look to throw. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it's now 35-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Keep it moving, offense. Keep it moving. Get out of here with a win.
They'll drop the throw. They're able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get the field just before the 30. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Up the middle they go. Humphries. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. They shakes him off. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. This is Hamler on the receiving line. Touchdown, Panthers. KJ Hamler, 27 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The lanes and give out some paint.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Get it? Dragon 60.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now to the ground. And now the ball's out. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Carolina. The York on now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps in.
Now a hit and a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Second and a couple.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. Down the sideline he goes.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
York now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately,
and now the rookie's free.
Down the left sideline. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him in the ball game.
I think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and not long, and that little surprise, I think he'll make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are